I wanted you to think today about how to reinvent an organisation. Years ago there was a young minister in Texas. He was working in a big church and he had noticed that a church in California, which I was ministering in, had 600 baptisms that year. And he said to his senior minister, "I'd like to meet that guy." And his minister said, "Hey, he's a friend of mine." So that minister, Roy, phoned me up and this young man came across. He said to me, "I want to be on your staff." And I said, "Well, that's a big decision for us as well as you." I said, "The most important thing is, to me at the moment, how well you'd fit in with the others." So now they don't know you're here. We begin our 3-day retreat where we go away and plan for the year. Every year we used to do this in August because that was the heat of summer in Palm Springs. You could stay at a beautiful hotel for next to nothing. So I got him to come along. The staff arrived, they didn't know about him yet. When they put their luggage in their room and came down to our room, on the outside was a big sign saying Blue Sky Christian Church. They thought, this is a bit weird. And there's a stranger at the door, and the stranger had a shirt for each of them with their name on it. They're still wondering, they wander into the room, and in the corner is a jail. We'd built a jail there. When I came in, I said, this is what we're going to do. This is going to be a blue sky event. We're going to ignore Crossroads Christian Church. If you mention the name Crossroads, you go to jail for 5 minutes. So be careful. What we're going to do is this. With all the resources that we have in programs, in money, in people, with all those resources, if we were starting a church tomorrow, what would it be like? And so over the next 3 days, we work through the various programs and things that we do, looking at it from a 21st century concept. We were stepping out in the future. The last thing on the agenda was what staff would we have? Now, we had 20 senior staff at that meeting. They were pastors and leaders. And so I said to them, okay, what staff is this church going to have? And they began to look at it, not from the way it had always been done. We've got, you'd have a youth minister, a minister of ladies, or some stuff. No, forget that. If we were starting tomorrow with all our resources, what staff would we have? To their absolute horror, they came up with 8 positions. There's 20 people, they're saying, we really only need 8 to be an incredible church. It was a bit of a shake-up, I tell you, to them. They were shaken by it, but it was their findings. And I said to them, well, listen, let's say in a year from today, that's what we'll be. And between now and then, if you think you can measure up to be on that staff, then you stay and apply. If you think that's going to be outside what you can do, go over the 12 months and find another position where you can serve according to your giftedness. And that way we'll all be happy. To me, Blue Sky is a wonderful way to reinvent an organisation. Have a think about it.